How long is this gonna take the CEG? 20 minutes or something?
20 minutes of recording. As soon as I get the wires on. Alright. Here, I'm gonna turn your head this way.
Feels like you're drawing a smiley face on my head. It's like a dot, and a big smile.
I think the mother heard about me. I'm not clear exactly, but I know it was a second opinion that she came to see me because the mother was concerned. She said to me when she presented to my office, she said, you know, my daughter is just like a zombie. I don't know what's going on with her. And I'm not comfortable with the neurologist that I see right now, and I wanted a second opinion.
My husband and I went to see Dr. Boyko with Brianna. She asked, what was the problem? And I said, well, my daughter had her first seizure, and then she had another one. And Dr. Boyko turned around and said, Brianna's been having several seizures for a while.
I'm just glad I left school early.
You hate school?
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes. You're supposed to like school.
I am. Not really.
It's pretty tough. Like last year, I had a seizure before a test. And I still took the test, I failed. And then my teacher gave me homework, my old history teacher. Now she's my human relations teacher, well, sociology teacher. She gave me homework. I had a seizure. I forgot to do the homework. She yells at me. She was like, oh, why didn't you do the homework? I'm like, I had a seizure. She goes, oh, don't make an excuse up. And she put it as a 0. I was like, you know what? If you don't believe me, call my mom. So she called my mom. She was like, oh, Brianna, I'm sorry. I actually thought you were a joke. I'm like, no. And I was like, yeah, it takes, and I told her it takes like 24 to 48 hours to get memory back.
I don't have the data for you in percentage-wise, and I don't think it's available, but honestly, as a physician in a tertiary care center for epilepsy, I see a lot of misdiagnosed patients. Her daughter was diagnosed with ADHD, and she has been diagnosed with that already for 4 or 5 years. And she was seen by the pediatrician as well as the neurologist, and she was put on stimulants. So I admitted her to the epilepsy unit at St. Barnabas, and the first night already, I caught a seizure. She basically woke up, and you know, it's very difficult because, you know, at nighttime, who is going to see seizures? She woke up, she sat in bed, I remember it like yesterday, that was a few years ago. She sat in bed, she looks left and right, she was unresponsive, and it was obvious to me that she was having a seizure. And the electrophysiological study, the EEG, supported that.
How are we doing? What's going on?
No, nothing, just bad hair day today.
When was your last seizure?
March 30th. I mean, March 3rd.
So that was during your menstrual cycle?
Yeah, it's been every month. I get it right before it, during it, or right after.
So you get, every month you get a seizure?
Basically, yeah, because of it.
Yeah? What did you do the regular stuff? When she had the seizure, did you see her? What did she do?
I didn't. She was in school, I think.
So that happened in school?
Oh, the first time I was pretty nervous and scared because it was like my first time going to a brain doctor, and I didn't know exactly how it would be. But then when I met her, I was like, oh, she seems like a really sweet doctor. She seems nice. She seems funny, outgoing. Almost every time I go to Dr. Boyko's, when I see her, I'm just like nice, jumpy. I sit on the table, I rock my feet back and forth. I'm like, ah.
when the movie was over and the lights went on, it's probably when she had it.
For that. Meanwhile, try and increase the lamictal. Right now she's taking 150 milligram of the XR in the morning, 25 of the regular, and 150 at night of the regular, right?
I think that she's gonna try to find the right medicine that would help stop the seizures, or if she can't find the right medicine that would help completely stop the seizures, she's gonna try to find the medicine that would help the seizures to slow down a little bit.
And 150. Look what I'm doing.
Wait, how's my EEG?
Said, let me take it in case they didn't get it, and at least you can make a copy.
How is my brain wave stuff? Was it
normal
good?
today.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Every week by 12.5, when you count to 200, you're going to take the Lamictal XR. 200.
So every week.
By the third week, you're going to be at 200. It's very simple.
It's easy.
Week 1, when would that be?
Seizures can be manifested in different ways. It depends what area of the brain is being affected. So you might see a kid or a patient who is staring into space, and they might have ADHD or they might have a seizure at the same time.
Don't worry, I'm not playing the music. It's not
No
pause.
music. Sit for a second.
It's not pause, don't worry.
Look up for a sec. Look up. Here. Here. Put your hands like that. Move your head from side to side. Just do that. Just do that.
And when I leave, before we both walk out, I give her a hug. I'm like, thanks, you actually saved my life, because if I didn't come to you, I don't even know where I'll be right now. I could probably weigh 85 pounds, or maybe I could probably even be dead. She goes, don't worry about it, what are doctors for? I was like, thanks, you're not even a doctor, you're my hero.
That's not a problem.
Okay. Take care.
Bye.
Okay. Take care.
Thank
Celebrate.
you. I will.
Yeah.